I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories coming up on today's show. Volunteers were busy throughout the Christmas season ringing the bells for the Salvation Army, with kettles located around the city. And once the final numbers were tallied, the Swift Current Salvation Army raised $186,000. The flu season of 2013-14 has been fairly quiet. That is up until the Christmas season, when hundreds of cases were reported across the country, including here in Saskatchewan. As we kick off 2014, City of Swift Current Light and Power customers will be hit with a rate increase starting this month. As of January the 2nd, many Sask Energy customers will now have to choose a new option of paying their monthly bill. Thanks for joining us here today. The Christmas season showed the true spirit of giving in Swift Current with another successful Salvation Army Kettle campaign. We have more in today's top story. Volunteers were busy throughout the Christmas season ringing the bells for the Salvation Army, with kettles located around the city. And once the final numbers were tallied, the Swift Current Salvation Army raised $186,000.
Yeah, Christmas was, again, a very busy and a very wonderful season here in Swift Current. And yes, we exceeded our goal. We set a goal of $175,000 this year, and we raised $186,000. And I think that's just a testimony to the people here of Swift Current, the fact that we're able to help out to such a degree that I don't think can be matched per capita anywhere in this country. I'd be quite surprised if it was.
Crucial funding, which will assist the Swift Current Salvation Army with its many programs, helping those in need throughout 2014.
Absolutely. So as well as the free legal clinics, we have, of course, our court worker program where we have people who are sitting in the courts with both victims and offenders and helping them through those difficult times. We've got transition programs for people transitioning through, again, difficult times, whether they be housing times or transitioning back from being incarcerated or anything where you need to get reintegrated into the community. We have support workers who are working through that. We have advocates who are helping people through difficult times. We host the community gardens and the community kitchens programs, and the list goes on. Really, wherever we can identify a need in the community, we look for people who can help out with that need and help those who are in the most need.
The Christmas Kettle campaign is a long-standing tradition worldwide and is the Swift Current Salvation Army's only cash fundraiser each year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Gus, Louie, and George at the K Steakhouse and Motel. Book your Christmas party or New Year's celebration today. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Stoop Pharmacy and Leader.
With all the hustle and bustle that consumes our time and energy leading up to Christmas, let's take the time to consider the importance of this celebration. Christmas is the story of God's love for us, expressed through the birth of the baby Jesus. Let's celebrate this season by sharing His love with those around us. On behalf of my family and staff, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Holiday greetings from the Cypress Health Region. On behalf of our team of staff, physicians, management, and board of directors, I would like to extend our best wishes to the residents of the Southwest during the Christmas season. This is a time for families and friends to be together and enjoy the spirit of the season. May 2014 be a year of health, happiness, and prosperity for you and yours. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Cypress Health Region.
Flu season is here, and if you haven't already rolled up your sleeve for your annual vaccination, you're advised to do so, as H1N1 is making a comeback. The flu season of 2013-14 has been fairly quiet. That is up until the Christmas season, when hundreds of cases were reported across the country, including here in Saskatchewan. With hospital emergency rooms continuing to fill up and many hospitalized in intensive care, the culprit this season from confirmed lab reports is the H1N1 strain. The H1N1 flu last made the headlines worldwide in 2009, with thousands of people becoming ill and increased lineups for the vaccination. But since then, health officials state that the general public is not kept up to date on flu shots.
Well, certainly there was more attention paid and there was a lot more discussion and media about it worldwide because it was seen as a stronger strain and it was rapidly spreading across the world. And so certainly there was more people who paid attention to it, and since then a number of people have sort of been relaxed. These viruses have their quiet times and active times, and the H1N1 was most active 2009, and then sort of a different strain predominated the year after that. But it wasn't that the H1N1 totally disappeared. We just saw more of another strain predominating, and it's almost like the H1N1 was regrouping, and now it's decided to come up with full vengeance.
Here in the Cypress Health region, only 30% of the population has received the flu vaccine this season. Stats which Dr. Torr is hoping will increase in order to build herd immunity.
The general public should get the shot first and foremost to protect themselves. Secondly, especially those who are looking after more predisposed people like children or adults over 65 or those with medical conditions, those should also certainly get it, in addition to those who have those kinds of health conditions. And at the same time, we do know that influenza does affect a lot of people across the country, does create a lot of hospitalizations, does cause deaths every year across the country. We had deaths in our province as well last year. And now we're seeing a strain that is even stronger than usual, already causing admissions in intensive care, already causing deaths, not only within a few weeks of presenting itself. To me, all those are good reasons to get an immunization, on top of which the immunization contains the H1N1 component to protect you against this very strain that is quite strong and moving around our province already.
Symptoms of the H1N1 flu include a severe sore throat, fever, muscle aches, headaches, and in some cases can lead to pneumonia. This type of flu is striking all ages, and if your symptoms persist or worsen, you're advised to seek medical attention immediately. You're also reminded to stop the spread of illness by staying home from work, coughing into your sleeve, washing your hands thoroughly and frequently with soap and water, and remembering to disinfect hard surfaces where the virus can be transmitted from person to person. More information on the H1N1 influenza and flu vaccinations in general are available through your public health office. It's the start of a new year, and you'll be digging a little deeper into your pocketbook to pay your monthly power bill. We have more in this report. As we kick off 2014, City of Swift Current Light and Power customers will be hit with a rate increase starting this month. An increase which falls in line with the Sask Power application to the Saskatchewan Rate Review Panel.
Yes, Sask Power has taken a new approach to this rate increase. They're looking at going for a 3-year rate increase, so rate increases over the next 3 years, 2014, 15, and 16. System average has been reported earlier, 5.5, 5, and 5. That they're also applying a little bit of rate rebalancing, so depending on whether you're residential or a commercial customer, actual percentage increases you're going to see are a little different. The residential is a little less than the commercial.
Apartment residents will pay $2.50 more each month over the next 3 years. $5 per month for the average home, and approximately $7.25 per month for larger homes. And as far as Swift Current Light and Power seeing increased revenue from this rate increase, Minkin had these comments.
In this particular rate increase, no, we're subject to some rate rebalancing as well. So as a reseller, and SaskPower is actually going to be hitting us with a higher rate increase than the system average. So actually this is going to have a negative impact on Light and Power.
Rate increases took effect for Swift Current Light and Power customers as of January the 1st and will continue through 2015 and 2016.
On this side wants to develop, and this person on this side wants to develop, and this one doesn't. What's the next bad word other than annexation? It's expropriation.
Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from David Anderson, Member of Parliament for Cypress Hills Grasslands.
Wishing the citizens of Swift Current the very best this holiday season and into the new year. From Mayor Schaefer, City Council, and staff of the City of Swift Current.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Board, Management, and staff of Innovation Credit Union.
How you pay your Sask Energy bill has now changed, depending on where you live in the province. We have more in this report. As of January the 2nd, many Sask Energy customers will now have to choose a new option of paying their monthly bill. Sask Energy will maintain its cashiering services in Saskatoon and Regina, but will discontinue this service in 9 provincial office locations, including Swift Current. According to Sask Energy, the changes are occurring for the following reasons.
Cashiering service demand is steadily declining. There's other more popular options available to pay Sask Energy bills, as well as providing this service is costly. So to add on to that, we have other higher demand customer service areas where we would like to apply some of our customer service representatives, such as how people want to contact us, how our customers want to contact us is through telephone inquiries. You know, we have a lot of service connections going on. People want to call and talk to us about that. And we have a much broader base of customers now. Just in the last 2 years alone, it is about 14,000 more customers that we're looking at. So just account management that is required for the thousands more customers that we're signing up each year. There's a lot of other higher demand areas that need focus.
She further adds that despite the cashiering changes across the province, jobs will remain intact.
There is no job loss with this. There's no relocation for employees. So everyone who works at the Swift Current office, this office will remain open for employees to work from and continue providing services. And again, if customers need to come in and discuss any accounts or issues, that is still going to be available. You just have to call ahead.
Sask Energy customers still have a variety of other options to pay their bills, from online, pre-authorized withdrawal, or paying in person at their local bank. And this move is expected to result in $1.3 million of internal labor resource deployment annually, allowing its Sask Energy employees to more effectively serve customers. Season's greetings and the best in the coming year from Yogi Hugo Bear, MLA for Wood River. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Mayor Sharon Dickey, Council, and staff of the town of Shaunavon. Wishing you the best this holiday season and into the new year from the town of Maple Creek, Southwest Saskatchewan's hub for holiday shopping and dining. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. And to all of our viewers now celebrating Christmas by the Julian calendar, Christos Narodilsha. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.